came prepared. That's my husband. He's my biggest fan. So, hello, Valentino. But I can't see him. This is great. So, my name is Scyla, and I am a high school teacher. Maybe you could tell by the way I'm dressed. And I am on vacation. I hope you're enjoying your vacation. Maybe you have one. But right now for me, it is nonstop Netflix and day drinking, which is no different, except I do my drinking at home now. But I'm not joking. But I do. I need a break right now. I work at Oak Park River Forest, so all of the alumni out there, I can't see you. Anyway, I work at Oak Park, and I am very happy to be away from all of those spoiled, self-centered, angry, angsty brats. And that's just my coworkers. But you can't, it's true. The ones that, they're not here. They aren't. Because they're assholes. No, don't get me wrong. You will find, oh, I'm sorry, I should have said a-holes because I'm a teacher. And what you'll do, you'll find a lot of a-holes at church and school and, of course, in Congress. Wah, wah. Okay. But what I was going to, have you guys heard of Lori Boebert? She's the Colorado, I think she's a congressperson. You probably know her because she has a Game of Thrones backdrop with guns. And yeah. Anyway, she said, and I wrote this down, Jesus would not have died if he had had more AR-15s. What do you think, Rev? I'm not going to argue with that. I'm just going to say, I'm not going to argue with her logic, but I don't think he could hold an AR-15 with those holes in his hands. Definitely. And definitely not the ammunition. It's true. But the paranoia about guns and things, that's real. And it's always real. Well, it's real, but it's not as real until it hits home. And so it hit home for me recently. The school called the other day, my son's school called the other day. Well, obviously we were in school. And they called and said, we're a little bit alarmed. Your son, we found this is a true story, a homemade Tommy gun in his locker. I know, right? And at the one point I was shocked, because I'm liberal and all guns bad. But at the same time I was proud, because I was like, wow, it's homemade. That's so cool. Did it himself. And I was like, ghost gun? And they said, no, Tommy gun. I'm like, okay. And as a parent, like, I don't know how many of you are parents. Well, I know Hannah's parents. You look for the signs, right? The red flags. And I miss them. Like, when he came, he called everybody doll face. And started calling everybody doll face. And then he came down to breakfast, in a double-breasted suit and fedora. And he's like, I'll take my coffee black. And he said, I asked him where he was going, and he said, I'm going to the Cotton Club. And I'm thinking, oh, that's like some teen thing. Fashion. And I guess I should have noticed the gin. The gin in the bathtub. But I thought that was a Mother's Day gift. Who knew? Oh well, I'm a high school teacher, so I was drinking. He's a high school student. That's how it goes. But what I'm thinking now is maybe I'll be a little safe. And I want to pull out something else because Ohio. Do you know this guy? Okay, political. DeWine. Good name. Good guy. Okay, so Governor DeWine just passed a law. Where he signed it, and I just want to. I'm a teacher, so I use notes. They just passed a law that shrinks the teacher gun training. See, I'm safe. From 748 hours to up to 24 hours in a background check. Yeah, I know. But that's kind of good because there's no exam, no permit, no drug test. So I'm all in, okay? Up to 24 hours, and I am going to have a gun, okay? Oh, wait, let me see. Yeah, so there's one other thing. They will give a holster, okay? We'll still pay for our supplies, our paper, and our pencils and stuff, and I'll pay for my own coffee. But the great part is in up to 24 hours, up to, I will be about a weekend, what's that guy? Walker? I can do a walker marathon. And I will have my license to kill my 007. Taking it back. And so I'm kind of excited, but I want you to imagine me, well, not just me, and all of my angry, self-centered, egotistical, underpaid, overworked colleagues locked and loaded in September. I'm actually looking kind of forward to it. Because now I can use it to kind of help. I can use the gun, like in case of an emergency, it happens. A kid comes to class, forgets his homework. Pew, pew, pew. You got your phone out during my lecture. Oh, I know, right? And then, but the best is like parent-teacher conferences, because if I feel a little threatened, because I'll be locked and loaded. But as a teacher, you can only dream. Thank you. I'm Scyla.